Hello, good afternoon. What we're going to be talking about today is probability. Probability. And when you're told to find the probability of a particular event, what they are just telling you, in other words, is that how many times will that event take place out of total number of times it's expected to take place. Take for instance, suppose there are 3 red and 4 black balls in an identical size and material in a bag. If I shut my eyes and put my eyes inside the bag and draw out the one ball out of all the balls, what is the chance that I will pick a red ball? Remember I said there are 3 red balls and 4 black balls. That means we have 7 balls in total. Then that means the probability of drawing out a red ball is going to be probability in which the event of drawing out a red ball is going to be total number of the red ball in question over total number, supposed to be number, of all the balls. Now we said total number of drawing a red, what's the probability of drawing out a red ball? And we have been told in the question that we have 3 red balls and 4 black balls. That means the total number of the red balls is what we are actually interested in, and it's 3. The total number of all the balls is going to be 3 plus 4 that are inside the bag, which is going to be 7. So the probability of drawing out red balls is equal to the total number of the red balls over the total number of all the balls. This is the probability. With the example I just made, I just talked about now, I would like to define a probability of any event as B over A, where B is equals to numbers of ways in which event E can happen. I hope that is clear to you. Why A is the total numbers, the number of ways in which that particular operation that you have executed here can be taken place, in which the operation can be done. Okay, so now we have a question that says a bag contains 8 red, 4 white, and 6 blue balls. At 6 blue balls, all of the same materials and all of this they are of the same materials and size. If a ball is picked at random, what is the probability of it getting to a red ball? Now the question is, you want to pick out if at once if you pick a ball and that ball is red, what is the probability? Now what you need to do, the bag contains how many balls? How many balls? It contains the total number of total number of balls in the bag is equals to 8 plus 4 plus 6, which gives 18 balls. That's the total outcome. Alright? Now you're now told to find what is the probability that when you pick a ball, it's going to be a red ball. Now all what you just have to do is, how many red balls do we have? 8. That means we might likely have 8 possible times, 8 possible outcome of red balls. Remember we said probability is event of red balls, number of times the event of red balls will occur, which is b over a, and why a, the b is going to be 8, and the total number of outcomes you could ever expect is a. So then a here is 18. So the probability can be gotten here, and this will give us 9. This will give us 2 in this, 9, 2 in this, that should be 14. Okay, 2 in this should be 9. Sorry. 2 in this should be 9, and 2 in this should be 4. 9, this should be 4. That's the probability. Then the next question, which is what's the probability of getting a white ball? A white ball here, we only have 4 white balls. The probability of having a white ball is going to be b over a is equals to, how many white balls do we have? We have 4. How many, what's the total of the balls? It's 18. So 2 here is 2 over 9. And the blue ball, probability of getting the blue ball is going to be, we have how many blue ball here? We have 6 blue ball. 6 over 18, which is going to be 3 over 9, which is the same thing as 1 over 3. You will see that if you add all this probability together, they are all going to give us 1. Let me talk about the next stage, the next kind of probability that we should be expecting. We should recall that when you're finding a probability, you're more or less saying what is the number of required possible outcomes over the number of possible outcomes. The required possible outcome, please note that, over the number of possible outcomes. Let me write that mathematically for you so you'll be able to pick it up. Probability is otherwise called event outcome, which is going to be number of required in question outcomes over number of possible, the number of outcomes that can ever be possible in that event outcomes. And this is just what we have just talked about. It's more or less saying what we said before. I'm just giving you another different kind of calculations, different kind of way in which you can look at it when you're talking about probability. Probability can either be addition or multiplication. You have probability in an additional format, which is the union format. When you say probability, addition probability, that's called the union when you have something or something. But when you say something is an intersection probability, which is the multiplication kind of laws of probability. We have addition law of probability. Please note this. You always see this in your WAHEC. And second, we have the multiplication law of probability. So the question is, what is addition law of probability? When do we know that a particular question is talking about the addition law of probability? Take for instance, you have a question like this. A letter is chosen at random from the alphabet. Find the probability that it is either in the word pyramid or in the word cone. What's the total number of words? What's the total number of characters? What's the total number of characters that you can have in a word? The total number of character or alphabet that you can ever have is 26. Now, if you now pick a word out of that character and the word is now cone, what's the probability of writing cone? That's what that is talking about. Because you know the number of characters is 26, and how many numbers is that of cone? If you pick it out of the character, you have 1, you have 2, you have 3, and you have 4. So we have 4 over 26, which is 2 over 13. That's the answer. That's the answer. Now, if you have another word that is called pyramid, if you have another word called pyramid, pyramid is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 words out of 26. That means 7 over 26, and that forms the probability of writing pyramid out of 26 words. Can you see these words are written one after the other? That means this word out of the 26, you still have, you have A, B, C, D, E, F. You can only have one C. You can only have one B. You can only have one A. So if you now write this word, or, you have something called or, this word, it has turned out to be an additional law of probability. So what you just need to do is simple. What you just need to do is simple. If you now have a question like if you have a question like a letter is chosen at random from alphabet, find the probability that it is either in a pyramid word or, can you see all there, in the word cone. What you need to do is talking about add the probability of this first one plus the probability of this second one, and that will give you the answer, which is going to give you the probability event of these two occurring in an alphabet if it is if it is all. If you see anything like all there, 8 probability of the pyramid plus probability of the cone. which is going to be 7 over 26 plus 2 over 13, which is going to be 11 over 26. If you do the addition of this is going to be 26 times 2. This is going to be 4 plus 7, which is going to be 11 over 26. And this signifies the addition law of probability. But in the case you have or, and, that means after you have removed 1, that means after you have removed 1, you have to multiply. You have to multiply. So you are going to do it with and. This is going to be reduced. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minus this is going to be. And let me write that very well. Or let's treat it in our next lesson that we are going to be having on probability, so that you can actually understand the concept very well. Thank you.